Lall, you mean Chef Ryan.
Chef Ryan Wilson Lall.
And you're with where?
I'm at the Art Gallery of Ontario, Frank Restaurant.
Great. Now, tell me what dishes you prepare here at the Pan Am Food Fest.
So the dish that I have today is chilies in nogada. It's a traditional Mexican dish. I thought I would take today some local Canadian ingredients that are grown in Ontario to make this traditional Mexican dish. So
Let's break it down.
So going through it, we have some apples that are going to be in the dish. We have some pears, and we have some fresh apricots. Apricots are harvested from July and August in Ontario, right? Apples, we harvest them pretty much all year round, except for in July. So today is August, so it'll be the first time that apples will start again. Pears are also harvested from August to December as well, so you can get fresh Ontario pears between those times. If it happens to be any time where you can't have an apricot, which obviously is 10 months out of the year, you can use some dried apricots, right, for the dish. We also have some dehydrated Concord grapes that we've made in Frank in-house that we're using in our dish. We also have some Ontario cranberries that have also been dehydrated as well. We used some Chilean pomegranates. You can also get Mexican pomegranates. Usually Mexican pomegranates come out in the winter time. These are Chilean, some for summertime.
So what do you do with all this fruit?
So with all the fruit, we chop it up and dice it, and then we use some organic chicken. We use Blue Goose organic chicken, which is grown in or raised in southwest Ontario. So we dice up the chicken, we saute it down, we cook it with some onion and some garlic down. We add some tomato paste, a little bit of white wine to deglaze into the pan. As you're cooking that down,
let's talk about the seasons you have here, spices.
We start to add the spices as we cook it down. The spices that we have are cumin. Cumin we have, right? And this is freshly ground cumin. Gives it more of a full flavor, earthy effect. Then we have some chili powder, crushed down, fresh chili powder. We cook down that spice, and as we do that, we start to incorporate our fresh fruit. When we incorporate our fresh fruit, as that starts to cook down, we add some cinnamon. Cinnamon is originated from Mexico as well as a spice. Then after that, as we're cooking that down, we'll add a little bit more wine to cook it down, and we will season with a little bit of salt, pepper. Some salt, pepper as we're cooking it. While that's cooking down with the chicken, we usually will take either, you can use a barbecue if you have a gas burner like this, or a gas burner at home. You will take it a poblano, right, and you will roast it on the open flame. What will happen is it will end up like this. It will be nicely charred. You will, after it's nicely charred like so, you will put it inside a mixing bowl. Inside the mixing bowl, you will cover it with either saran wrap or a plate and kind of give it a steam. You'll make the skin blister. After it is steamed for about 5 to 6 minutes, it's so easy. You can just take it right off. It just comes right off. All the blistered skin comes right off. Super, super easy. While your chicken's still cooking, you'll start to make your sauce. You will take 2% milk. You take whole milk if you'd like as well, and you start to steep it down. You will take some of the walnuts. You take the walnuts, and what you would do is you'll boil it down with the milk. As it starts to simmer and go down to reduce, you will remove the walnuts.
Let me bring the pot over that walnut there. Let's see it. So it looks like that.
So that's what the end product would look like at the end.
That's what you do with the walnuts.
So with the walnuts, if you weren't to use these walnuts, and it's a little bit of labor intensive, you can also just buy ground walnuts peeled already. And as you're cooking your sauce, you're adding in some queso fresco. As you cook that down, you add the ground walnut. just to thicken the sauce, and that's what you'll get this thick texture from, right? While that's reducing down,
How long does it take to do all of this?
it would take about an hour and 15 to do everything from start to finish, right? You would make a little bit of an incision. You take a knife, make an incision right into it. I didn't make a good enough incision there. As that incision would go, you would just split open the poblano right down the middle. Now, if you want for a choice for spicy option, you keep the seeds in, it keeps it spicier. If you want it more mild, you would just take the knife, you would cut right in there, make an incision right into the core, pull that right out. That should just come right out. And you could just scoop out the seeds if you'd like. And then you would just fill it up with the chicken inside here. Flip it over after it's been stuffed. Cover it right here, and this is kind of the product. At the end. You can garnish it with pomegranate seeds, pumpkin seeds, some cilantro if you like, pick cilantro, basil seedlings. We're using some zesty pepper seedlings today at the Pan Am Food Festival.
Wow, great. So more information, your website would be?
AGO.net is our website. We have Frank Restaurant on there. We dine. We have all of our menus, all of our upcoming events. We do wine tastings every last Tuesday of the month. We also do as well tequila, scotch. We're doing sake in September.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Thank you so much as well.